Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for being here and taking the time out of your day to acknowledge this really important anniversary. Um, it has been 4 years since the Taliban have taken over Afghanistan and have began repealing women's rights. And today we particularly pay attention to the fact that they have repealed women and girls' opportunities to attend school. Most of us here, I see so many familiar faces, have come together to acknowledge that education plays a pivotal, important role in our lives. It provides the opportunity for agency. It provides the opportunity to connect with others. It provides the opportunity to continue our culture, right? It's so pivotably important to our lives. And so on this day, we like to acknowledge and step out of our institution and acknowledge in solidarity with Afghan women and girls who are not able to be in their education, in their schools. We all experienced that a little bit this week with some disruptions, and we saw how that even affected us. I think we should all be taking some time to think about what our experiences would look like if we were faced with the same challenges. And so what we're going to do today is hear from Sahar Maqsoodi. She's a UFV student and an Afghan activist, and so she's going to share a little bit about 4 years into this, what can we do, right? How can we show up and support women who are trying to and striving to attain an education, and to share a little bit about her thoughts on this. And then if you're comfortable, and we hope you're able to join us, we're just going to congregate against that wall there and take a photo with our posters. You're welcome after Sahar speaks to come grab a poster if you don't have one and you'd like to hold one. And showing solidarity is a critically important part of activism. Showing up and being an ally is critically important, and so we're hoping that if you're willing to, you'll join us in that act. And so now I'm going to hand it over to Sahar. So please, let's welcome her up.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. It's amazing to see you all here again this year, one more time. Chelsea and her team and the Office of Sustainability, they organize this event every year on August, just to remember that somewhere in the world, women are deprived of their basic human rights like education, work. Every year when I come here, when I speak at this event, I normally give an update of what's going on in Afghanistan, the new laws, the new decrees against women. But this year, I would say the biggest update is that they're still not allowed to go to school, they're still not allowed to work, they're still not allowed to be in the public places, they're still not allowed to go to gyms or parks. And that is more than enough to come here and to stand here and show solidarity and ask for support. That's why this year, I'm standing here right before you for a few call to actions. So I'm not going to speak too long. I'm not going to take 10 minutes. I'll just have 2 minutes. Very important points that I want to point out to. So the first thing is here's the institutional advocacy that we can do here as UFV students, faculty members. UFV is a very much community-based university. We are a community here. Small classrooms, amazing professors, students, we all know each other and we can communicate. So why not? Coming from Afghanistan myself 4 years ago, when I came to Canada first, I was unable to transfer my courses from the American University of Afghanistan, which was my previous university, to any other education institution in BC. I tried many universities, but no response. But when I heard about UFV, and when I came to UFV for the first time, for the first annual walkout that Chelsea organized on August 15th, I guess, that was the first time that I came to UFV and I found out that, oh, there's another university as well and I can try. I did try here. And fortunately, they accepted my courses, and I was able to transfer my credits to UFV and start my education here from the third year. So institutional advocacy is a very, very important concept and a very important action that we can take. Similarly, there are many, many other Afghan women in the community, in Abbotsford, in Surrey, in Langley, all over Metro Vancouver, or in Canada overall, who studied back home in Afghanistan. They had their degrees, they still have their degrees with them, but they cannot do the credential evaluation here in BC because other universities are not accepting them. They have their own policies, they have their own laws and regulations. But if we can do an institutional advocacy here at UFV to provide a support for those women to continue their studies is a great step. It's a very, very important step. If we cannot do much for those who are still in Afghanistan, at least we can do something for those women who escaped Taliban and who are here in Canada right now. When I came to Canada, when I was coming to Canada and we were in Pakistan, the officer told me that Canada is a land of opportunities. And if Canada is a land of opportunities and we all believe in that, so why not we provide this opportunity to those women who escaped Taliban and are here today and are looking for a way to continue their studies in Canada, and we should provide this support. If UFE also believes in the power of education, in the power of community building. Another thing is that campus awareness campaigns. Similar to this walkout, we can always do campaigns in a campus. If you're a student, talk to your professors, talk to your other classmates about what is going on in Afghanistan. Raising awareness is a very, very major step that we can take at this time. I do understand there are many things that are happening around the world today. The conflicts between Iran and Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine, all those countries, there are so many things that are happening around the world. But I at least hope that we should not forget that somewhere in the world, there are women who are not even allowed to live freely. My best friends are still in Afghanistan, and I talk to them every day, sometimes every day. And when I talk to them, I never ever share about my educational journey in Canada or the work that I do here. And the reason behind that is not that I don't want them to know, or not because they're not important for me, it's that because I don't want them to feel or to compare themselves with me that, oh, Sahar went there and Sahar has all those rights and like opportunities that she always dreamed of, and we in Afghanistan don't have that. So I really don't want to put them in that state of comparison. And if we can raise awareness within our community, in the classrooms, at university, even when you're speaking to your friends, your professors, at home with your family members, please raise awareness. Online, even a social media post, like a hashtag or a post or anything, means a lot to us. We are not asking for too much. We are just asking for education. We are just asking for solidarity, and we are just asking for the basic human rights that we in Canada have them, but they in Afghanistan don't have it. Another thing is partnership with global initiatives. I don't want to say global initiatives here, with any local initiative, any organization that is supporting Afghan women in Afghanistan or outside Afghanistan. Right now, I know there are so many organizations working in Canada, outside Canada, in the United States, Europe, even in Afghanistan. They're providing mentorship programs for girls in Afghanistan. So there are still a few online courses in Afghanistan that some universities offer them in collaboration with some other organizations, like Right to Learn Afghanistan, which was the Canadian Women for Women in Afghanistan. They are providing some online courses. They have an online library. And then I think it's Queen's University that are partnering with them, and then they are providing some online courses for those girls in Afghanistan. English classes, computer classes, gender studies, whatever, humanities, any course. So if we can do that and can partner with those organizations, it's a great step. Again, that means a lot. So we can at least we can offer them something, like maybe every month 2 hours, or like 2 hours a week, 1 hour a week, half an hour a week. That means a lot. They can learn something. Why not give them this opportunity to learn from us? That's a great step. And also, community engagement. Why not we can host a panel discussion? Why just have to have like a walkout? This means a lot, but of course we can do more than this walkout in this university if we all believe in the power of education. So we should speak more about this. I've never been to another event like this hosted by a university, at least in BC. Maybe other universities in Canada. But to be honest, the first time that I came to UFV for this event was the first time that a university was hosting such an event. This means a lot. This is a community engagement. We can have more community engagement programs at UFV, hosting like a panel discussion, an event, a gala, or asking other organizations who are providing support for Afghan women to come here to speak. This is a great step. At least, I'm going to repeat this again. At least we are doing something. This walkout, every year when I come to this walkout, I send the pictures to those girls in Afghanistan who I'm still in touch with them, to the organizations that are providing support for them. And I hear very good feedbacks. They're very happy and they feel very glad that in Canada, we are listening to them and we pay attention to them and they are important for us. So these are a few call to actions that I just wanted to highlight today. I really don't want to take a lot of time. It's a nice weather, I want to enjoy it. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for being here today. And if you have any questions, if you want to host an event, if you need anything related to this topic or any other things that I can help you with, please reach out to me. You can talk to Chelsea and you can have my contact information from her, or you can talk to me and we can arrange something. If I can help you with anything, I'll be more than happy. Thank you so much.